What is business ethics? By definition, it is the application of moral standards put to a business situation. So you're going to ask yourself, is it legal? Does it follow my company's policies? And does it follow the three main components of business ethics? So what are those three main components? The first one is competing fairly and honestly, which means obeying the law while refraining from knowingly deceiving, misrepresenting, or intimidating others, like workers or customers. So you're not going to withhold information from people, you're not going to undermine other people, or you're not going to take advantage of people. As a manager, it means you're not turning a blind eye to the unethical practices within your team or within your employees. It also means holding yourself to the same standard. So you're not going to hold power over your employees to treat them unfairly or differently than the other people. I work at a pool, so we'll use that as an example. As a teacher, you're not going to hold kids back just because you want the parent to continue paying you to teach them lessons. That's a bad representation of their skill and your own skills and your company's skills. You're also not going to talk negatively about other pools around you. Instead, as a teacher, you're going to pass those kids and encourage the parents to continue taking lessons from you and share with their friends. A good turnover rate means a good PR because parents are going to tell their friends and they're going to want their kids to learn from you or from your company because you graduate kids. As you talk to parents and give them information about other pools, you're probably going to only get the information from a website, but use that opportunity to self-promote your company by comparing activities because every pool offers different things. The more helpful you are, the more likely they'll come back. Competing fairly and honestly is helpful for having a good customer service because you are providing information that might seem a little weird to give because you're boosting employee morale because everyone is treated fairly and not feeling undermined, and there's no problems with other companies around you. The second one is avoiding conflict of interest. That means when an employee takes advantage of a situation for their own personal gain rather than their employer's interest. So you don't want to exploit someone just because it's for your own personal gain. This means that you're not going to offer discounts or something free to a friend just because you know them, and you're not going to promote a family or friend higher up in the business if you have that ability. What you are going to do is offer coupons or sales that are already enacted, or properly promote people based on qualification. Let's say that you have to put together the schedule for next session. So everyone is wanting guarding hours or upper levels, and you have room for 2 guards and 8 teachers. Typically, upper levels and guarding is given to people that have worked there the longest just because they have the most qualification. You look at your list and you have 10 people on list for next session. 2 of them are your best friends. They express to you that they want guarding hours because they want to be out of the water and they would rather hang out with you than to teach. But they're okay with teaching upper levels because they'll still be out of the water. Now, you don't want to just give them the guarding or upper levels just because they're your friends, but you also don't want to not give it to them and skip over them. You're going to want to place people based on qualification, which usually means you're going based on how long they've worked there. Avoiding conflict of interest helps you make ethical decisions in the workplace, but also gives you a reasoning behind why you're making those decisions. It's also so that people don't feel like you're playing favorites, and for yourself so you don't feel like you're playing favorites. But also it keeps everyone at peace of mind about what you're deciding. The third and final reason, or thing, is being transparent, which means the free flow of information inside and out of your company. That means not hiding things or putting things in the closet or paying people off to not talk about what's happening at your business. This means that you're not going to pay someone off to change a review or to discredit that reviewer of your business. It also means not threatening employees to keep quiet or not talk about what's going on in your business. That is a threat to their life and that's bad. So again, we'll use swimming. A swimmer gets kicked in the face, and they have a bloody nose and a potential broken nose. So the question is, what do you do beyond getting their nose stopped from bleeding? So there's several steps that you're going to take. The first one is getting everyone under control. You're going to make sure that all your guards are on the same page about what's going on. You're going to tell the coach, and you're going to fill out the report, and then you'll contact the parent. Beyond that, the parent might decide to go to a doctor and get their opinion on the nose. It's important to communicate inside the business, so that means the coaches, the report, and your guards, so that everyone's on the same page about what's going on. But communication outside of the business is also very important, because the parent needs to know and the possible doctor needs to know. So the benefits of being very transparent is the health of your employees and for your customers, the safety for everybody within your business, and that there's no loss of profit because people don't feel safe or don't feel like they can get the right information from you guys. In conclusion, the three main components of business ethics is being competing fairly and honestly, avoiding conflict of interest, and being transparent. By using all three, you're going to make the best decision for your company.